Hey everybody, this is Crazy with Crazy Gaming, and we're back for another episode of Hostile Mars. Now I haven't done any videos on this game in quite a while. It was in development, and I was fortunate enough to be a part of that, and I played a number of hours in this game as it was developing without making any videos because it was not a product ready for video yet. Um, I worked my we he worked the game. The developer worked the game all the way up to the alpha demo, which I played. I think I made a video or two of that, and that was still having some problems with the game saves and stuff. And so that all got wired out and hashed out. And he has now um, released a play demo for beta. So this alpha demo is now in beta, and it has updated, and there is quite a few changes, and so I thought it would be fun to make a video of this. So we're gonna start this. We're gonna start a new game. Now I played around a little bit with this morning, and it obviously didn't save the game, but I didn't try to save it. I didn't do a save. I actually had some things I had to run some errands, and I left the game running, and it just kicked me from the game. So we're going to start new, fresh, and hopefully those of you that have watched some of my previous videos will see quite a few changes. It's really quite a big difference from the last time we were playing, and especially from the first time we played.
Home base is taking damage.
But yeah, so interestingly, they've made quite a few changes. You now can regen the health of the base.
Hey, can you hear me? Get up! You need to get up! We have to get to home base now. We don't know where the attack came from, but there is likely more bots on the way.
I'll let this play through this time.
If we lose power to home base, it's game over.
Now that is true. If at any point in this game, yeah, he's saying everybody else is dead. So at any point in this game, if all the power is gone from the energy shield at home base, the game is over, and you actually have to start from scratch again. So that's the way it's designed. You will run across a lot of these. For those who've never seen this or never played it, you have to. Alright. So let me open this. We're going to click on this. We're going to build these floors. We pick these materials up in that crate back there. And that's what they're for. Access home base. Home base is down there where that little yellow octagon is, and that's where we're going to head to. You can take fall damage in the game, but you recover pretty quickly from it. These are mineable rocks, but we can't mine them from up here. They're trying to push us to get down below. You can't help but have to jump from up here, so expect some fall damage. You can see down there on the left, my blue line is showing the fall damage, but look how quickly I recover. The thing above it, the home base shield, deteriorates over time and also can take damage from bots, so you want to be mindful of that and keep an eye on it, because sometimes if you're away from your base, there can be bots over here doing damage. I want to mine some of this rock up here, because we are going to need this. I've got quite a few hours playing this game already, so I know quite a bit about it. You want to kill these things because they will attack the base if you don't. And you want to pick up the stuff that they dispel when they blow up. There should be a second one somewhere. Hopefully he didn't go to the base. I don't know where he went. I heard him. I don't see him. So at this point, I'm going to go ahead and do the inputs and graphics. I'm going to change this from high to medium because it works better for me. And I'm going to turn the motion blur off. I like this at the 60, and that's fine. And then we'll go back, and you'll see a huge difference in the game. Now I'm not experiencing that lag. You want to make sure when you go to loot stuff that you always look on the ground for stuff, because you'll find things like this metal plate, these metal rods or pipes. Take all. You want to empty all of these. This is a scrap pile. You always want to loot those because scrap is very, very, very important in the game at this early stage. You're going to need as much of it as you can get. Okay, so it looks like we've cleared all that out. It wants us to access the home base, so we're going to come over here. We're going to interact, and that's unlocked the next mission thing. And the next thing is find nearby energy cells to power up home base. Okay, so, oh shoot. Now, they just did some damage. Well, no, he didn't. Let's look again. Now, down here you can see how much power is running. He did do some damage. Let's click the one because we have some of these. These are what's going to do the repairs on this. They're also used in other things, but that's what we're using them for right now. Alright. It wants us to go and collect some of these, and then we're going to find these over here. Yeah, I don't know where the bouncy guy came from. That's crazy. And they can do heck of damage. I'm going to harvest these rocks while I'm thinking about it. We're going to need, these rocks are going to be required for two things. One, they make iron ore, which is we're a long ways from being able to use iron ore for anything. But they also are used to make the materials that you build, like walls and stuff that you build, and floors and ceilings for the base you're going to build. And you got to build up your base. I'm going to pick up all this stuff, including the poisonous plants. So all this stuff I'm mining right now is just thinking ahead to the future, knowing what we're going to be required, or what's going to be necessary for us. There are some other things in here that that are kind of not well known yet that I know about that I will share later on as time goes by. Now, when I was playing this during the development stage, in the pre-alpha, in the playtests, there wasn't as many of legacy bots running around. The legacy bots are the ones that drop the blue. If you look up in my top left corner of my screen, you'll see two orb-looking things. Those have significant means in building, and when we go back to home base, when we go to the tech tree, you'll be using those. The cost of blueprints will be these items. The blue ones come from legacy bots, which are here on the planet. There's two more of these rods. I want to pick them up because they're useful in recipes, plus they also give you iron scrap when you put them in a recycle. And iron scrap's what we're getting from this. Right there. Now, you're going to find a lot of, in the beginning, you're going to find a lot of these gun parts. Trust me, save them. Do not use them in the recycler, although they do give you a mass amount of iron scrap. You'd want to save those if you can. I'm going to go ahead and do this, which is going to actually draw out enemies, but I want to do it while I'm over here, and then I'll take the enemies out, because we're going to need, I want to get double jump, and to get double jump I need the blue I need like 10 of the blue orbs that I get from killing these guys. Now, if I go anywhere near that corridor or back over to this building over here, it's going to just draw out a whole bunch of the legacy bots, and including some solar bots and some other ones. So I'm going to try to avoid from doing that right now because I'm just trying to get through this tutorial real quick. And you have to be mindful of those things, because if you aggro them, they won't necessarily chase you. They'll come over to the base and start attacking the base, and you don't want to do that. Power on the energy base. Okay, doing that, once you do that, it's going to trigger the first wave. But don't freak out or panic. It's only 4 bots that drop in the first wave, so it's fairly simple. I just run over here and stand out in front of here. Use my left or right mouse button to aim, which is zooms in. And I just let them come to me. And as they get closer, then I take them out. And that completes the first wave. Now I'll be getting some of the red balls. The red orbs. Now it's telling me to go to the tech tree, open the tech tree by clicking on the tech tree button on the home base console. Okay, so before we do that, let's go ahead and refill that. So we get our energy waves back up because we want to keep these full. We're going to go up here. Click on this, and we are going to locate the craft bench. So I'm not going to click on anything in there until I'm following the tutorial, because if you jump ahead of the tutorial, it will create problems for you. Okay, so we open that up. There's nothing in there that we can do. Furnace requires scrap segments and energy cells. Harvest a nearby scrap pile to collect scraps, and I believe it's going to send us back over here. See, there's one of the little octagon marker things, yellow markers. Now that wasn't there when we came through earlier, but they put it down for the objective that they gave us. Now it says craft a scrap blast furnace at the craft bench. Now to do that, if I go to the craft bench first and I open it up, you see it's not here. So to do that, I need to come back over here. I need to go into the home base. I need to go on the tech tree. And I need to click on this blast furnace. It's going to cost me 1 of the little red orbs I have. So I'm going to push that. Boom, it's done. Not going to click on anything else. Not going to try to build anything else. Going to come back over here and do what my objective is. I'm going to insert. Now by hitting insert, it only does 15 and 1. I can put in more here, or I can just do max, and we'll take everything of these 2, stick them in here, and start crafting. We only need 1 black blast furnace. So, oh, we can't get it because our bags are full. They give you a crate here, and I'm going to start storing all this stuff because we don't need it in our bags. And we'll come back later and get some of that stuff to recycle it. Alright, now I should be able to pick this thing up. There we go. Now it's telling me to place open my inventory so that I can click on it and place the furnace. I'm going to keep the furnace close to the bench here. In this area right here. And now it tells me harvest nearby rock nodes to collect materials. Hopefully in the future he's going to change that description under where it says harvest and wood material. It's very difficult to see, so it needs to be a brighter color, or make it easier for us to see. Harvest nearby rock nodes to collect materials to help build your base. And so it's good. It gave us this rock node here. come harvest it real quick. Now we have quite a few that we've harvested already. So we'll take this, we'll run back. And what we're going to need to do is open up the blast furnace. We're going to go with this, and we're going to go max, because that is basically the only thing these things are used for, is this. So don't try to save them. You can't use them in any other recipes. The only thing they're good for is making these. You want to make as many of them as you can. So now it wants us to access this thing. We don't have to do anything here. Now I can put rocks in here and it will make iron ore, but I don't need iron ore because I can't do anything with it. And the point of it is we want to be able to upgrade this. Once we upgrade it, then we can make other stuff. We can get iron ore from other stuff, like the ore here that starts with a B, basalt. Anyway, so that completed that, just opening and closing that. The recycler, you can recycle attached to the home base, and so what we're going to do is come over here. I'm going to grab things that I can recycle, like this, and the computers, and this, and this. We're going to get so much of that stuff, it really doesn't matter. Now this stuff is going to be used as these scrap metal pellets are going to be used in defensive things as ammo later on, so we don't need to mess with that. And the white ones we leave alone because they are parts for recipes. Okay, so we did that, and now we're going to come over to the recycler. We're going to dump stuff into the recycler by right-clicking them. Boom, 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 boom. Alright. Now just so you could see what I was talking about on these. Let me see if I can. I'm just going to put 5 in here. I'll let this one finish, but you'll see just what 5 of these do for the amount you get by using the gun, scrapping the gun parts. Now I'm going to put it in there and watch this thing. It's going like 20 at a time or 30 at a time. And that's what you get per on the firearm or gun parts. But you want to save these because you're going to need them to make weapons with later. So don't use them for scrap. Put those back in there. Those, this, and these. Alright, so now we have quite a bit of scrap. Remember what I told you about the scrap. You cannot use it. So I am going to max all those over there and let him continue to make those. Research welding to craft a scrap build panel. So we'll come over here, we'll go to the tech tree. We're going to research welding. And now we'll be able to build a scrap panel. The very next thing after you research that opens up is this. And then I just wanted you to be aware of it. This is actually creates a scrap storage crate. So this was going to become necessary because that other crate's going to fill up pretty quickly. So I suggest that after you've got the double jump, which takes 10 of these, I believe. Yes. After you've got the double jump and you've researched your ammo, definitely do this next before you do any of this other stuff. Because this thing will give you the opportunity to build scrap crates that you can put stuff in. And believe me, you're going to need them because you're going to start collecting a lot of stuff as time goes by. Alright, that being said, it says research welding and craft a scrap building part. Okay, so we can come back over here, and now we have the scrap building parts. And so we'll go here, we're going to max this out, because we're going to need a bunch of these. Because what we're basically trying to do is protect this area from the bots. When bots get past you, they will come over here and start firing on your base. They can take the base down fairly quickly. So, you want to be mindful of that. Let's see where we're at here. We've got 30 more, and it's making more as we speak. Come back here and see if we need more rocks. Nope. Let's insert max. While he's doing that, I'll show you how these work. So what I do is I come out here to here. I try to keep it a small build at first. And we'll do this by hitting the Q. That gives the wall. E does the floors. I'm not really worried about the floors right now. I'm worried about the walls, because I'm trying to keep them out. Now this is red because we cannot build. We only have a certain. You have to be a certain dimension away from this to build, which is out here, which means I need to put another one here and another one there. Then we'll continue our build around this way, and we'll run back over here and build this way. Now we're out, so we need to pick up what scraps we've collected. And he's still making scraps. Come back over here. Now we're out of rock, so we need to go mine some more rock. And so to do that, I'm going to run back here. Now, there's two big rocks back here that are massive nodes, which means you can pound on them all day long, 24/7, and never run out of ore. So you can basically use those as filler points. But let's note that it used to be, you know, the last time I played this game, when you went over there to do that, there was an opportunity you might aggro a couple of bots that are behind it back there somewhere. I don't know how many that might do now, because those numbers have changed. And I'm aggroing tons of these legacy bots, whereas before it wasn't, just but a couple at a time. So I'm trying to be a little more cautious, because we're really not prepared for defense yet. And I'm trying to conserve my bullets for the waves, because we need to research the ammo to be able to make our ammo for more ammo for our weapon, our pistol. Now my base is going down. Now I don't know if that's because power is draining out, or if maybe it's being attacked. So I need to go check that. Let me get this last rock. Alright, let's run back over there. Make sure. I hate to leave this here, because I don't want to have to come back down here again. Just for this last node. There we go. Alright, so the base is dropping, but it's not going at an accelerated rate, but it very well could be because of bots over there. Because I came to this area, some may have showed up over at the base and started to attack it. So let me just make sure that's not the case. Alright, so I'm not seeing any in there, so it's energy bleed off. So what I need to do is open this up. I'm going to go 5. I've filled it back up. It says we're at 1,000. 1,000 is the max. So we're good. I'm going to go ahead and come back over here. Let's pick up what scrap we've got now. Looks like there's only one more. Maybe two. Alright, so it's done. So now we've got all of that. Let's come here. Let's go ahead and put max. We're going to take that, and we're going to come back around here and see if we can finish enclosing this thing. point is it makes it harder. They have to fight their way through the walls before they can actually get to the machine, which is kind of nice. I'm going to hit E. That changes it to the floor. It's not going to let me put the floor down here because it's too close to this. Same thing here. And here. I can't put any floors down in this area, so they remain like that. Alright, so I'm going to have to obviously open up a place for this. I'm going to open it up here. Let's go and switch to the weapon. Hit H, it breaks it, it puts it right back in your inventory. So there we go. So let's go ahead and hit Q. We'll build kind of a choke point here. Alright. So next we need more of the red deals so that we can build more stuff. So let's go ahead. Actually, let's don't do that yet. Let's do this instead. Now the reason I built that little box like that and doubled it up is because by doubling it up, it does make it twice as hard for them to get into your base. But we'll leave it like that for right now. And right now I'm going to come over here because I want to collect me some of those blue balls by killing a bunch of the bots. So I'm going to run back over here. And this is going to aggro a whole bunch of them. And there they are. So I need to run and stay up with them because they're trying to draw more into this fight. So one still got away. There we go. We got him. He was heading over there to aggro some of those guys. I lost the ball though, it looks like. Nope, I got it. Okay, so let's look how many balls we have. We have 5 of the blue. We need 5 more. Comes another bouncy guy. We have to be mindful not to run out of ammo. Yeah, see that guy blows up. We'll go ahead and loot this stuff while we're here. Alright, we're going to head back over here. See if we can't find some more of them legacy bots. There's some of the purple mushrooms. There they come. This time they're going to actually reach those guys, so I'm going to have to deal with them too. Those guys that drop down below are going to alert a bunch of them, which is going to end up coming back to my base to attack the base. But there's nothing I can do about that right now, so we'll head back and we'll deal with them if they show up. And one did head back to our base already. There's the spring, there's the metal rods. Okay, let's head back up here. Oh. You're going to want to start a wave as well so that we should have enough of the, yeah, we have 12 of them, so we can do the double jump now, which is going to be huge. It's going to come in very handy. But right now I'm thinking we probably have one or two of these guys over at the base, firing the base. Yep, sure enough. We got 4 of them over there. They're trying to work their way in through the outside walls. It's harder for these guys because they don't have that much power. I thought there was another one of these around here somewhere, but I don't see him. You can't get over. So we have to use H and then hit Q and rebuild the wall. Alright, so let's go to our home base console. Open it up, go to the tech tree, and we are going to do the double jump. That's going to take a bit. So we'll go back while it's doing that. We're going to start another enemy wave. We now do double jump so we don't have to take any walls down. Whoa. Oh, we don't have it yet. That's right. It should be coming any second now. And you have to be careful because we're down to 220 bullets. Alright. So our bags are full, which is why we can't pick up these scraps. So I'm going to run back over here. Oops, don't want to do that. I'm not picking them up. That's the problem. Because our bags are full. So let's open this up. Let's get rid of a bunch of this stuff. We need to make as many of those as we can. So we can at least repair the damage we did on the outside. Okay, so we have 31, so that's going to be more than enough to fix the damage. Alright. Okay. Oh no, we got the double jump. Okay, so that's what the double jump is about. Let's go back in here. Let's go to tech tree. Let's see if we can do the bullets. It takes 5, we only have 4. So, we have to do this. We have to do another enemy wave to get enough so that we can do this. We should be able to pick that stuff up now. We completed our wave. We got the materials that we need. Okay. So some stuff we can't pick up. Let's research the bullets so that we can actually protect ourselves. Alright, so while it's doing that, I think we will do some recycling to get ourselves some more scrap. Scrap's important. You need the scrap to build these materials, and they are also part of a lot of recipes. So we'll take all, come over here to our furnace. We'll go ahead and do max. Let him build some more stuff for us. Right now, oops, too far. Back. Okay. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is now switch to Q, make walls, and build these double pockets. So it's like it takes them twice as long to get through here because they have to go through these outer pockets first, which is the point. And this gives you a better defense because it takes them quite a while just to get to the outside first wall, and it'll take twice as long to get around out past this other wall. Of course, we're going to want to do double layer like this all the way around the base. Well, it kind of gives you an idea of what I do to try to build my bases. Alright, That takes care of that. Get all the stuff out of our bags that we don't need. Let's heal up our base. So we're down almost a full block now. Alright, we're back to being full. Let's start another enemy wave. So if you look at the upper right, just below the mini map, where my little yellow arrow is, tells you how many enemies to expect. Oh, we got all our enemies. Pick up all our scraps. How many red balls do we have now? We have 7. I don't know what we can do with that, but hopefully our bullets, we're down to 38, so hopefully the bullet research is done. Yep. So let's come over here. Let's look at this. Okay, so we need a bunch of these. Hopefully we have a bunch right now. We've got enough, we'll take them. Now this is going to make, I believe, 50 or 100 in a pop. So we'll go like this and see what it does. It's 50. Okay, so we now have 500, over 500 rounds in our. We have 800 rounds actually. 811. That'll work. Time for another wave, I think. Let's look at our tech tree, see if we can craft anything with these 7. 80. Oof. Don't want to do that. Okay, so let's go up here and let's do this one. That way, we'll be able to craft a storage container. Now it says no more objectives in the demo, so we've completed the demo part of this. And when I say demo, I mean the objectives part, the tutorial. We kind of got a base idea of what we got to do from here. So let's run over here real quick. Let's open this up. Let's see what we need to build these. Let's insert. And we'll be able to build this chest and we'll have extra storage, which is kind of nice. Alright, let's come over here. Let's open up our inventory. Let's click on this thing. G to rotate. And I think I want to put it right. Not too close to him, otherwise it gets hard to differentiate. So, we have a storage place that we can store stuff now, as you can see. Which means we could differentiate and put different stuff in different areas, different boxes. And that's how that will work. Alright. Let's get another wave going. Research is everything. It's the system that will, or it's the thing that will change the dynamic of the game for you. So now these waves are going to get bigger and bigger, and they are going to get more harder to manage, which means you're going to want to get another weapon that's a little better than the pistola. And how you do that is by running these waves and saving up your research points so that you can research another weapon, which I'll go over to the gun tree and show you right now what that will be. Or not the gun tree, the weapon tree, I mean in here. So, in the tech tree, far to the left over here. Oh, the tech tree's changed a little bit since I did it. Since the last time I played. It's actually changed quite a bit. This is what we want. The shotgun. So we've done this. To unlock the shotgun, we need to unlock this. And so that's what we're going to research next. Then we're going to unlock this. And that'll afford us to be able to craft a shotgun. And a shotgun is day and night from the pistol. Shotguns kill these things with one shot. Or they were. I haven't played this. I'm new to this new beta, so I'm not absolutely positive that's how it's going to work. But I'm suggesting we go check it out and see. Okay, so it requires 20 pistols, or 20 gun parts, 15 of these, and 4 of those. And I think we can get those. And then once you learn the weapon, I believe the shotgun and the other weapons you learn after this, the ammo, you automatically learn how to make the ammo. So, we need a bunch of these. We don't have any, and so we're going to need to... How many do we have? We have 16. So we need 4 more. So what we're going to want to do is take all this stuff and go recycle it so that we can make some more scraps. Alright. So now we should be able to get enough scraps to make it. Do max. We only have 17 pistolas and gun scraps. Let's open this up. We need 4 wires, 15 of those. Okay, so we need some more weapons stuff. So what we're going to do is we're going to open this up. We're going to put the things we need to make this in here so we don't lose them. How's our shield doing? Alright, so I know where we can get more guns. That's going to be up this ramp here. And on the other side of this little plateau right here is going to be a whole bunch of guns and stuff. We can get gun parts. There's also bots, and there used to be 2, but I don't know how many there is now. And they used to spawn before now. Oh, there they are right there. So let's take advantage of that. And catching him off guard. There's only 1 that I see. I don't know where the other one went. So this should give us the guns we need. There's 2. There's 3 more. There's 6 more. That should give us what we need. There's 7 more. We got some bullets out of that one. Yeah, this one's a good source. Did we get this? Yeah, we did. Alright, so instead of running all the way back around, I'm going to come this way. I got something down there shooting at the base. There's the other one. Instead of coming after us, he came down to the base. Now, they don't do very much damage to these walls. It's very difficult for them, but he just disappeared. So that's kind of weird. But I've seen that happen before as well. Alright, so let's come over here to our gun parts thing. And let's get this, this, and this. We now should be able to craft that shotgun. And of course we're going to want to make these shotgun ammo. So the plan is we're gonna get this shotgun built. Alright, so we have the shotgun. And that should be in our second slot, and we've actually equipped it. So we have 46 shotgun cells. Let's see what we need to make the shotgun shells. I believe we need the explosive parts for that. Yes. So we need these, and to make that we need some magnesium ore. So I'll be showing you guys where to get that from, and we also need this. And so these are going to come in handy. So let's store that stuff in our box, the thing we're getting ready to build. We only have one of those, but I think we have some more over here now. We have 10. We'll take those in here as well. We're going to do some scrapping. Get some more scrap metal. We're going to want this as well. I don't see anything else we can scrap here except for what we have here. Unless we go out and hunt us down some legacy butts. So we'll do what we have. We just have 22 gun parts. I want to split these. So I'm going to hit shift. Click, that's 1. And then when I shift click, that should be 5 more. I think we'll do 11. And then we'll save the rest. And the reason I'm doing that is because those produce buku scrap segments. See, that put us up to almost 300. Yep. Take all. That's going to give us an opportunity to build more of these. Let's do max. And I can be working on that while we are hunting down the parts we need. Okay, so we need to get that magnesium stuff, and so let's come over here. Let's stow our parts. Let's come back over here, open this up, and put the scrap metal pellets in here, because we need those to make the shells with as well. Alright, and this is where hunting for the magnesium comes in. Now, they have these nodes, and some will be oh, gotta go up one more level. They have these nodes, and you can get 2 types of ore out of them. The rich ones will give you the magnesium straight away. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Well, that's right, we have a shotgun now. Where do you think you're going? See, 1 shot. We got all about that. Oh. No more dancing around trying to hit these things. Alright. So where we're going is over here. There's another scrap pile there. We'll go like that. There's some magnesium ore there. Now it's actually dolomite. This is a rich dolomite node, so it will have magnesium in it, so we should get some. Now it's not a guarantee. Yeah, we did get some. And we're getting some magnesium ore. But the dolomite, we can't use anything for until we upgrade our processor. And once we upgrade the processor, we'll be able to turn the dolomite into magnesium. So we're going to want to do that. And our first available opportunity. I think we already looted these, didn't we? Nope, I haven't looted these yet. So the next weapon we're going to want to construct is the AR, and we can do that on tier 2 of the tech tree. Alright, let's head back down here. See if we can make some shotgun shells. Okay, so we need that. We need the iron. That. Let's grab this. 56. And what else do we need? Oh yeah, we need those as well. Let's see how many we can make. Are we missing something? Oh, we didn't make the explosive part yet. That's right. So let's make as many of these as we can. See, we have 10 dolomite and we can't use it. Once we upgrade that wheelie whacker over there, now we can make the shells, I believe. So now we have 192 shotgun shells, which is very nice. Let's come back over here. Let's grab a bunch of these. Let's come back over here and make some more. What are we missing? Oh, we're missing these. And the way you get those is coming over to this machine. And you want to put the scrap segments. This is the only other thing you can use these for in here. And that will give you the scrap pellets. And some of the equipment that we will be making, some turrets that we're making, use the scrap pellets as ammo. And so that way you will also know how to make the ammo for those by doing that. Alright, so let's see if we can do this now. Alright, let's take those. Let's run over here and see what it's going to take to upgrade this thing. It's telling us that we can upgrade it now. And I think what that's going to do, I don't think it's going to unlock the dolomite yet. I think we have to do another upgrade before we can do that. Yeah, that's just going to do the belt basilic. So to do this next upgrade, we need 100 of those and 100 of those. And so we're going to need to spend some time collecting that stuff. But now that we have 300 shotgun shells, I think we can handle another enemy wave. Let's go for it. I'm the papa. Okay, so now we have the new ones. Do 2. I like to try to get them in a cluster because you can kill more than one. You can get them in a cluster. And as you can see, we have some new style bots this time. The ball ones. Ooh, that was a lot. Now we've unlocked the ability to collect the green balls now. Currently we were doing the light blue and the red. If you look up at the upper left, those, the third ones that we have 0 of are green. Those must come from some of these bots, but I have yet to get one. If they are necessary. So we have 18 of them now, of the little red ones. So let's look at our tech tree. Let's see what else we can make here. Energy storage, power system storage, and those are things that we're going to want to work on. So go ahead and do this. That's going to be 6. And we'll be able to make these windmills, which will power storage for the base. And we can always set down these power system storages next to the base, which when the power starts to go out, diminish here, it will collect from this to keep this shield from going down, I believe. Okay, and so now we can unlock this. That takes 24, so we can't do that yet. This takes 25. There's a scrap laser turret. Not really interested in that right now. What is this one? This one's 80. I'm trying to make sure we get to some decent stuff. Electromagnets. What I like is these. I want to try to get to these scrap launcher turrets. These use those pellets as bullets or ammo. And these things you can set them up on these ramps and do hella damage with them. And really control the bots coming down. But we have to do that. We have to research the pellet recycling. Now, we just made pellets. But we'll go ahead and do this. It's only costing us 1. Now we'll do this. That's going to cost us 4. Okay, so we're getting closer to the objective, which is these. This is what I want. So we're going to research these. And then I'll be able to show you how we can utilize those. So as far as I know now, we really don't have any use for the blue ones. I don't believe they weren't used after you used them for the double jump. I want to really try to work on getting the 80 so we can make Blast Furnace 2, which will afford us to make steel sheets and stuff. Anyways, so let's see what it takes to craft our scrap turrets. Okay, so we're going to need one of those, and 5 of those. So we're going to need to make a bunch of these, and to do that we need the wire and this. Do we have any more in here? We should. Yes, we do. So let's start storing some of this stuff that we don't need. This. this, this, these. And we collected a scrap Orbot sphere. Paragon Orbot. I don't know what we're supposed to do with those or what they're used for yet. And then let's stow the dolomites. Alright. Now, it said we needed the wire, I believe, to make these. What else was it? Oh, and these. Okay, so let's make a bunch of these. Because we're going to want to make more than one of those. I'm going to stop it there, actually. We're going to end up with 9 of them. Alright, we'll take them. Now we'll go down to the bots themselves. And we do need the wires. We got plenty of wire. Plenty of those, we don't have plenty of these. So we're going to need more of those. So we're going to come back over to our scrap heap. See if we can't scrap some of this stuff to get us the scrap we need. I don't know if you can scrap these or not, but we'll see. Because if there's a recipe for them, I haven't never seen it yet. Let's see what this does. It does scrap. Oh, we got 8 of those. That'll work. Alright, so let's scrap that. Scrap that. Scrap that. Scrap that. Let's scrap this. Scrap this. And we'll scrap that. Alright, so while that's all going on, I think we'll run over here and I'll show you these little doohickers. Did we already come here? Nope. Alright, so we're running out of the rock, so I was going to show you guys what I was talking about on these rocks. Now, these rocks are huge, and they kind of jiggle like jello, but I can just, it'll do its 10 and I can just do it over and over and over, and it doesn't get any smaller. So I can stand here and mine rock all day long. Kind of convenient. I try to keep an eye on my base. Now I know this video is a little long, but I was trying to get a really thorough first look at this thing. With the new features that they've added. Like I said, you used to couldn't repair your base. So as the energy bars for your base went down, you just kind of screwed. But it didn't go down from power loss. It only was decreased when it was attacked. There was no loss at the time for power, like it does now. Now it will decrease over time because of power. Let's take a look and see how many rocks we got. We got 188. That's pretty good. I guess we'd be good with that for a little bit. I'm seeing we do have a bot over here firing at the base. Now that's not good to do because I just damaged my own base walls by doing that. So you can get them out away from the walls, it's better than to fire at them while they were standing in front of the walls, because any overshot will damage the walls. I just want to come in here so I can stow this rock so I'm not lugging it around with me. I'll stow that stuff. I'm going to go ahead and scrap these because we have to get 100 of this. 100 of the scrap metal, so let's go ahead and put that in there. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. This. That's it. Can we scrap bullets? No. Can't. We've got plenty of that ammo. We're over 1,000. And let's stow some of this stuff. Afterwards, grab these. And we stick them in here. We'll stow these over here. That and that. Did it not put these in there? Sure didn't. Alright, so it's doing its thing. That's doing its thing. I think we need another wave. It's going to have 50 in this one. That's going to be interesting. What are these guys doing? Alright. Good job. A couple balls so we can make the iron out of those. The iron. Not the iron, the scrap segments. Bring these over here. We have 57 of those now. What wave was that? 6? 7. So we're on the 8th one. We need to start getting some stuff built for these ramps to control the flow. So I need to come back over here. I need to look at these. We need this, this, and these. So we're going to have to utilize some of our things. Let's grab those back. We just took. And these as well. Let's look in here. We have a bunch of these. See how many we can make. Alright, so we were able to make 9. So let's go set those up. But before we do that, did we research the battery on this? Yes, we did. We did research energy storage. We're going to need batteries for those turrets. So, let's go down to the batteries. And here's where these come in handy. So let's go ahead and grab those. Come back over here. Let's go max. Make it 100 at a pop. So we're going to end up with 500 of those. Actually 6. Alright. So let's go see if we can set these up. Oh, one other thing. We're going to need some ammo. Let's grab this. And this is how I set up my ramps to control the bots. I use a choke point like this right here. I'm going to hit my tab. I'm going to hit this, and I'm going to set them up. Now you can rotate this using G. So I want them to be shooting kind of sideways like this so that I get the most leverage. I don't want it pointed up. I want it pointed like this. I'm going to put another one right next to that one. I'm going to rotate it a little more like this. We got a bots coming down. I don't know what this is about. Alright. So we got those two like that. Alright, so next I'm going to put one here, and I'm going to twist it so it's facing that way. And I'm going to set it right there, and I'm going to put another one right here. So this is a choke point, and this is what's going to happen. They're going to roll down this hill, and as soon as they get in range, these things are going to light them up. To the point where they won't even know it hit them. Alright. Alright, so each one of these is going to require a battery. So we're going to pull batteries from our little pile here. And actually, I'm going to split those in half, because it doesn't need that many batteries. We'll put those in there. And then we need to put in ammo. And so I'm going to do the same thing that I was just doing. I'm going to split these out. No, that's not what I wanted to do. And split them out in 5 at a time. So I'm going to go I'm going to put 50 in them at a time now, because I don't have any, I can't afford to do more than that. I'm actually going to have to go hunt some stuff down to make, oops, that's way too much. I just wanted 50. There we go. Because we're going to need more ammo for these. Let's fill this one up here quick. First, just put some power in it. I'm going to put 60 in that one. Got some in that one. I think we had some in this one as well. Yep, but we need to put the power in it. Alright, so we got a couple of these ready. Excuse me. That's not going to be enough. Gonna obviously need some more scraps. So I'm gonna go to my go-to guy. And we're gonna have to use the gun parts. We should be able to get more gun parts, so should be alright. Because these are really necessary right now. Watch how many of these make. These are gonna make a ton. That'll give us the ability to make the scraps we need. We can really fill up those things instead of putting those little amounts in there. We have 500, that'll give us 100 in each one of those right now. Let's take these out. And we'll go ahead and... What's this at? 50? Okay, so there's 100. There's 100. There's 100. We need to add power. There's 100. We need to add power to this guy. Okay, so he's all set. And we need to add another 100 to that guy. Alright. We're going to do a choke point here as well. Batteries in this one. And this is just a basic way to do this. I mean, you can do whatever you want. You can do it however you want. I've just kind of used this during previous attempts at the game when I was playing during the development, and it seemed to work okay. So I just kind of stuck with it. That one's ready. That one's ready. Let's see. Power. We put the power in this one. And we'll put the power in this one. Oh, we're out of stuff. So let's go make a little bit more real quick so we can bring some back up, because I like them all to be equal. This is going to be the next place I believe that they're going to start coming down. I don't think they start coming down that ramp until we hit level 10, but I'm not positive. Because like I said, oh, look at that. We got plenty. We could probably stop doing this now. So yeah, we got plenty of ammo, man. We could actually jack that up a little bit. Actually, let's see if I can make another one of those spots. So I got 5 on that other side as well. So let's see what we need to make that guy. We're gonna need another one of these. And for that we need this and some scrap, and we don't have any. This video. Okay, so let's put the rest in here. Let that work on that. Okay, so we should be able to make some of these now. Wait, yeah. Alright. Now let's see if we can make these. Alright, so we should be able to make some more of them. I just don't want to make them right now. We'll put the wire in here. And those in there and those in there. Alright. Let's go connect this puppy up. And we're going to give these guys some more ammo as well. Okay, so we're going to want to put a third guy right here. Let's see that. Did we not pick him up? Oh my god. We got to pick him up. Let's go and grab that guy real quick. There we go. Let's run him back, get him hooked up so we can start this next wave. And I think we'll run 2 or 3 waves back to back. Yeah, so this next guy is going to go right here. And I'm going to back him up just a little bit. It's right there. Put a battery in. Alright, so this side is ready, locked and loaded. Let's go do some ammo on the other side, then we'll start the next wave. So yeah, it takes work, and perseverance, I guess. Also, we're out. Yeah, see? These guys don't have a chance. Alright, let's start the next wave. And we'll deal with it. I'm going to be on the left side anyway, or the right side on that ramp anyway, so ammo isn't going to be really that big of a concern. Let's get stuff out of our bag here. Oops, wrong way. Let's go have some fun. Let's see, how many, where are we at now? 7? Let's start this thing. When I do it this way, I come right up here like this. That guy escaped. Not for long. And that way I can monitor them and I can damage them before they ever get down here. Says we still have one more enemy. There we go. So I always like to check behind these things and down here as well. The stuff can roll down in between here. So that wasn't bad at all. Now we have 13 of the red. I want to try to get 80 of them. There's the goal. Oh shoot, we're out of those things. We're going to need to go hunt those things down. And they're on their way down already. And none of them made it through. Because we still have one enemy left. I don't see him. Oh, he's gotten past me. He's down there firing on our base. Alright, we're at 25. Let's go ahead and collect everything. I know we've missed some parts, obviously. When I go up that high, as you see, I'm still picking up stuff because they will roll down off the cliff down here. What are we doing on ammo? We're doing good. Although we're running out of a power source for our base, so we're gonna probably want to do some of those pretty quick. We're gonna do 115 this time. We have 51 of our little orange balls now. The red orbs. And then we got some more. 52, 52. Okay, so we got 52. We still need 30. This next wave should give us that amount. And this may see the other side start to sending guys. I believe it will. So we gotta be careful here. So we're gonna get enemies coming from that direction as well, but I still have to monitor this side. So things like this don't happen. Oh, we got a crap load of them coming down here. We have some coming down here now too. All right. So we made it. Gonna collect all our orbs. 72. Hopefully we're gonna get some more from the other side. Maybe some from down below here. There should be stuff up here as well. Yep. And they do despawn, so you gotta run as fast as you can to try to get all that stuff. We're 77, we're short. Darn it. Can you roll down here anywhere? I don't see any. Maybe. Down at the very bottom there. Yep. 78. So we're going to need to do another wave to get our 80. Oh, there's one. So we're at 7, we're at 80. We hit our 80. Yee-hoo! Alright. Let's see if we have anything we can offer to this. Have we collected any of those? Yes, we did. So let's get our base back up to snuff. Now let's do our tree. What was it that we wanted to spend the 80 on? I know what it was. Blast Furnace 2, which is going to give us the opportunity to make iron bars and magnesium bars. that's going to take a while because we're going to have to research 80 of them. In the meantime, let's see if we got anything in here. We do. Let's grab those. What do we need to make our shotgun shells? We need explosives, I believe. Yep. We don't have any more magnesium ore, I believe. No. What was the other thing we needed to upgrade this? We need 100 of these. And we've got 44. Excuse me. Do we have any more? We do. So let's put these in the machine. See if we can't get us 100 of these things. These look like 2478, 496, 2500, 2500, 2434, 2438, 2464. Okay, so this corner right here, they're taking damage, but there's not enough damage done for me to want to replace them. So we need some of the power modules, so we can go over here. There's a valley over here where we can also mine the magnesium that we need to make the explosive stuff for our shotgun cells, and it's down here, and I'll show you where that's at now. There's a whole little valley that's the whole ring is that's surrounded by these things. Now this is where we chased those bots earlier, which is what we're gonna kill first because they've probably respawned by now, and we don't want them going to the base and firing on the base. Empty. So all these are empty. I've already looted this base. Right. Alright, so I'm going to run around here. That's going to trigger these guys. So I'm going to try and take them out real quick. There was never any loot up here before, in the previous demo version, and so maybe these were here, I don't remember, but it's not letting me pick them up. Is my bags full? Yes, they are. So we have to go all the way back to the base now. Shotgun or bullets and stuff. We can't get these. I would rather have these than the springs. So let's take the springs out. Well, it's not going to let me do that. We'll have to come back for this stuff, but anyways, we have to go back to the base and empty our things out here. Let's grab all these. We have 11 of those things. We can't use them for anything, but whatever. Got a couple more over here we can grab. I'm running wide of that place so I don't aggro any of the stuff that's over there. And that's just a matter of trying to manage time. We got one guy over here firing on our base. Let's actually take these back. These. Let's go get the recycler. Let's recycle all this stuff. I want to get these in there so I can move on. All right. Let's run over here, store this stuff. Put these orbs in the recycler. Alright, what else did we need here? Look at all these bullets we have. Jeez, we don't need all these bullets. Okay, so how many of these do we have now? 34, which gives us 80. We don't have any more in here, do we? I hear somebody firing on our base outside. Two of them doing it. Let's make sure we don't have anybody else out here firing. Doesn't look like it. Okay, so we've upgraded our furnace, as you can see. Let's take all. Let's come back over here. Now we can do iron bars, which is what we would make from the... Give me a second here. Which is what we'd make from taking the Mars rock and converting it into iron ore here. Thing is that even if we convert it into iron ore there and bring it over here and make it into a ingot, we can't do anything with it except for when we get ready to make the AR, which we don't have the recipe for that yet, but we have 50 of these. We need 100. Tech tree. Now that's going to be in the second tech tree. This one here. So we're gonna find that AR somewhere, maybe. I don't see it. Oh, there it is. This is the other AR. The assault rifle, laser assault rifle. Element spooler, 3D printer, research analyzer 1. Iron cog, iron tube, assembler, projectile turret 1, projectile turret 2, beam turret 1, beam turret 2, panel factory. This thing makes the walls and floors and ceilings. Ammo printer, this makes ammo for the weapons. Tesla turret, I don't know. That wasn't in the old build. Rocket turret was not in the old build as well. Melee turret was not in there as well. So, I mean, there's, you know, there's new stuff here that I'm not aware of. But before we can do any of that, we got to get past this. So, just trying to get our... Okay, so we have the 100 of those that we need. Now we need 100 of these. And to do that, let's empty our bags. Put all this stuff away. And run another. We seem to collect quite a few of those when we do the powers nodes when we do the waves. We're on wave 11. Let's start this thing and see how it works out for us. This one's going to be a tough one. Make sure our weapon's fully loaded. And they're moving a lot faster now. And I think we get starting on the next one. We're going to get it from 3 different places instead of the 2. And I've got to turn my focus back on these guys. Come on. Woo! That was a lot. I'm going to collect all this stuff before it disappears, because believe me, it will. But you can kind of see how the turrets work. They do pretty well. And that little defense system we have seems to be working pretty well as well. We should have a whole bunch of stuff here. I don't know if anything dropped down here. I do see some stuff down there. Let me just check up here real quick to make sure we're not missing anything up here. Sometimes they'll roll past it, get caught in these little crevices. So it looks okay. Like I said, you want to hurry up and move around and try to collect all this stuff. Because after a certain point it will despawn. And then you won't be able to collect it. So we only ended up with 53 of those. Let's see what we got on our... We only have 1. Okay, so we're not going to be doing that again. We're going to go out and hunt down our own stuff. What is all this back here? Oh, look at all the stuff that rolled all the way over here from down that slope, that ramp. Oh, it's not. It's from stuff that I killed over here earlier, I think. It might be from the ramp. Let's see if there's any stuff down here. Okay, so I think we're good. So we need a whole bunch more of these puppies, the energy cells. Let's go get our bags emptied out, and I know exactly where we're gonna go. Let's see. Let's do this, and then this. And this, you want to save these hoverboard gun straps because they're going to come in handy for a recipe. Okay. Keep this thing alive, keep it going. Get the stuff out of our bags. Well, we got plenty of bullets, I'll tell you that. We have 97 of these. I was wrong. We're almost there. Let's put it in here. Oh no, we got the 100. Okay, so we have what we need so we can do our upgrade over here. That's real nice. Upgrade. Let's upgrade it. Alright, so now we can convert dolomite. I think it changes into magnesium, so let's see where that dolomite's at. Is it in there? Nope, it's in here, right? Yep, there's 10 of them. Let's take it over, because you're going to come across a ton of dolomite, not that much of the magnesium. So let's put it in here and see what it does. There we go. And it's putting out magnesium, and that's what we need to make our explosive stuff for our shotgun cells, among other things that we'll make. And I'll show you the area. We're going to go over and mine that area right now. And then after we get over there and we get back, we'll do one more wave and I think we'll call it a day. It's been a long video. But there again, I was just trying to get you guys to see what's up. Let's grab a couple more of these. We can make some more shells. Alright, let's go down to the shotgun cells now. Now we need those and those, but we also need some of... Where'd it go? Are we out of that stuff already? Yes, we are. So let's finish this up real quick. My wife has a raid tonight.
Great.
She's funny. Alright, so we have some of that, so we can make some of this stuff now real quick. We'll make 107, I guess. And let's go see how many we can make shotgun shells. We want to keep our ammo up. We're down to 159. It's lasting pretty good, actually. Alright, so let's do max. So what are we missing? Okay, so we're missing... We need more of this stuff. Because it's 12 a pop. It takes 12 of these to make one of those. Okay, so we should have enough now. I don't want to keep using this stuff on that, so let's put that in there so we can get it eased up right. Let's try again. Let's do max. Alright, so we have 360, which gives us 519. Let's run to that area real quick and we'll call it an episode. Now this is where you go if you want to get some magnesium by mining it. You'll also collect a ton of hang on for a second, my wife turned the air on. Sorry about that. You'll also collect a ton of dolomite, which you can convert now into magnesium. So this is the valley. As you come past this place, you just keep running. Hopefully I won't aggro those guys up there. And it's down there. I'm going to just jump down. I know it's going to give me fall damage, but I don't care. I just want you to see all this before I jump off. And these are all dolomite or dolomite-rich nodes. The rich nodes have the little sparklies in them. I don't see one here yet. But you can mine all that dolomite. And you can mine all of the rich dolomite nodes like this one. And you can see the stone sticking out of it. If I harvest this, I want to get dolomite and magnesium. But you want to mine all of these after you've upgraded to your processing machine to where I've just got mine. Because I can convert the dolomite into magnesium as well. And all these ones around this side over here are magnesium rich dolomite mine or nodes. So you will collect magnesium from all of them. Which you need to so that you can make ammo for your... See, these are just dolomite. There's no magnesium in them. But you're going to need all of them so that you can... So I'm going to end there. My wife has a raid and I need to get off so she can do her thing. Apologize for that. We were just about done anyway. If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. I appreciate it. We'll see you on our next episode. Also, if you have any suggestions or comments, questions, don't hesitate to leave them in the comment section. Hit that bell, you get a notification for the next time we play. And if you like the video, hit the like button. It helps us out. Appreciate you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next time. This is Crazy with Crazy Gaming. Bye for now.